Hello, hello, hello. Is that light too bright? Maybe just a little bit. So I have my costume on, I guess. I'll show you what it is. Plans changed. I took off this weekend and I wanted to go to this this Halloween party, which is at this place across the street from my parents, across the bridge, across the river. And I always love going to these parties because they have fireworks and they have bonfire and it's just fun. And it's outdoors, indoors, whatever, And they have bands. So I really wanted to go today for this Halloween party. And I was really trying to find someone to go with me. And it was hard. It's hard for me to find people to go out with. Like, I stay home. I work on the weekends. I don't go out. I don't go to bars. Like, I just don't. I don't really do much except work, and my days off I'm taking that art, like that children's story illustrating class, but I only have about one class left. Hold on. I do have a drink, and this is it's Admiral, that rum and Sprite. So let me take a sip. Okay, sorry. That's pretty good. Okay, Mike made it. Let me show you my costume, my dress costume. It's a Twix. This is an old dress. I wore this. Look, I look like a stuffed sausage. And I also have like some leggings underneath it. So it's really just like a Twix outfit. Yeah, I look like a zombie. Oh my gosh, right? Like, imagine I'm just like, oh, I should have started the video of this. Like, I should have been hiding in my closet. And then all of a sudden, like, you don't know what you're looking at. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, like coming out of my closet. I'm coming up. Like a zombie. Like a zombie. So, that's my outfit. And I did my makeup and everything. But here's the thing. I was trying and trying. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this hard to find someone to go to a Halloween party with, but I texted a few people and they said they kind of was like not being very clear. So, the party's starting now. It's early. But the thing is, Mike came over. He doesn't want to go. And I figured if I go with Mike anyways, it's not going to be that fun because he can't really have a good time. So it's going to be just like, plus you have to pay a cover, which is $5. That's not bad. I don't think $5 is bad to get into a party, but of course you're going to have to buy your drinks, and that gets pretty pricey. You know what I mean? So, I think, and they're going to have a bonfire. I love bonfires. It's just nice to be around people and whatever. I wouldn't put on fake eyelashes. But I'm not going to any party tonight. I'm staying home. Yeah, so, forget it. This is like really getting annoying. So I'm just gonna stay home. And I'm gonna drink. And I'm going to watch Stranger Things. I already watched 3 episodes. I'm gonna watch some more. My hair's being weird. This little piece of hair is growing back because a couple months ago I had like hair loss in that part, and now it's growing back and it looks so funny. But I'm always fascinated with my hair. I told you I made a video about alopecia. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. I guess I'm not going anywhere tonight. The heck? It's just tucked in. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm just gonna hang out. I wanted to make a little video though because hey, it's my Halloween video. Yeah, I took off today and tomorrow. I just don't understand why it's so hard, so much of a big deal to find someone to want to go to a freaking Halloween party. You know? I'm trying to hide that. It's like, my hair's like sticking out. It's weird. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna stay home, I guess. Lots of fun. Because I know Mike doesn't really like to do anything. He went to a Halloween party last night, and I didn't go. And I told him I was gonna go out, like, today. You know, and I tried to find someone to go with. I asked, my friend, Sherry, if she wanted to go, and she said she'll get back to me if her date, she's going out with a guy. If that doesn't work out, she'll get back to me. I asked another friend, and he was being weird. He said he was working on his shield. Then he said shed. I'm like, your shield for what, your costume? And Mike doesn't want to go. So, I went to a Halloween party last week though, and it was kind of boring, but whatever. And the week before that, we went to excuse me, a haunted house, and then it was a zombie paintball, and it was like it reminded me of, because we had to wait for the paintball. We all got on let me tell you about the 2 weeks ago. You know, they have all these fun things, haunted stuff to go. Sorry, my nose has been running and everything. So the haunted house, like, I've been to haunted house before, but for some reason I still get scared, because since when I was little, here's a story. Yeah, when I was little, when we were at Niagara Falls with my family and another family friends, and there was a haunted house, you know, on the way coming back from Canada, and I wanted to go so bad, and I'm like, Daddy, can we go to the haunted house? So my sister and our friend Karen, our parents gave us money, and we paid for the tickets, and it was a walk through a haunted house. It wasn't the kind that people come out and scare you, and to tell you the truth, that's less scary than now. I appreciate haunted houses, but ever since then, like, we went through the first couple of rooms, and I'll have a sip too, might as well, story time. So yeah, we went to the first couple of rooms, and my sister Elisa, she got scared, and we were all scared too, but she's like, I don't want to go through this anymore. So we turned around, and we're like, okay. So we took Lisa out and brought her to my parents. But we, well, no, we just took her to the first room, and then me and my friend wanted to go through. We were gonna go through, and me and her. So we went to the third room we made it to, and we're like, I don't know, let's just turn around, because we didn't want to do it anymore. So we turned around, and like, we went around and found everybody, and we made it seem like we went through the haunted house. And we even had this story where you know, we told what the haunted house consisted of, and we made it up. And we said there was there's this one room, and then we had to go up these stairs, and these things were grabbing us, our feet, as we were going up the stairs, and like all this stuff, and they believed that we actually went through the whole thing, which we did not. But anyways, finally, like a long time after that, we told the truth and said we never went through the haunted house, and we told Lisa that, and she's like, but I always been afraid of them for some reason. But I've been to a bunch. They're kind of fun. I really like them. I also went to the one which is a Rob Zombie like haunted house walkthrough, and that was really cool. And then I've been to a bunch, and I always really do appreciate the design that goes into the sets, like the set design, because they really put a lot of thought into like making it look like a spooky house from like a haunted from like a scary movie. So we had the VIP, which meant we didn't have to wait in line because our friend Weston ordered the tickets online. So we got there, and I saw like a zombie person, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's scary. Like, and I just, when I get scared, I laugh. So we started going, we had to wait for someone to call us through to go through the haunted house, and we were waiting, and the girl comes by, and she's like, all right, come on. So we were all like, I think Weston was the first one, then it was his wife, Lorraine, and then I was behind her, and Mike was behind me, and so as soon as she opens the door, she goes, ah! She like hits a pan and goes, there's another more coming through right now, like she's screaming, and we're like, ah. And then you walk through, and it's like, what are we getting into? But once you're in it and you know what's going on, you get used to it. But it is a lot of fun because like the people will come out and they'll be like, ah! But they never touch you. Well, they're not supposed to, but they will get close to your face and follow you. But you have to think they're people that are paid to like, it's just people doing their job. Most of the time they're teenagers too, so it's not like, it's nothing to be scared of, but it is kind of, kind of creepy when you don't know when someone's going to jump out. And there was just a lot of scares that came out, like a pig came out and while Weston was walking through and stopped right in front of his face and was coming, that sort of thing. But there was a lot of good effects, At one point, actually, we did go through this thing where air was making it real puffy and you had to squeeze through, and people were actually grabbing the feet. Like, they really did that. Like, what me and my friend said from long ago with the people grabbing the feet, that actually happened. And then somehow, at one point, we were like, oh, and there's this one room, it looked like a bedroom, and it was like the glow from the TV, because in the bed there was like this really like overweight naked person that was just like farting and burping, like seriously, like and he was watching TV, and it was so like gross, and you felt like you were in the room, like you felt like you were looking in on somebody, like I don't know, it's just weird, like watching TV and like, oh, so obese, I'm like, it's so weird. And then there was like a kitchen where it was like feet. How they decorate and they make these haunted houses look like. I think it's cool. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. It's just neat. So that just distracted me. Yeah. So anyways, we went through this whole like house, and then at one point we had to like, there was like a dark hallway, and we went through that, and then we're stuck because there was no way to go because we found people in front of us, and we kind of grouped up with them because they were slow and whatnot, so they couldn't figure it out. It was pitch dark, and you had to like feel your way around to finally get through the hallway. The guy was using his cell phone flashlight, but that was like, then we found our way out. Okay, so then finally we got outside of the house, and we're into the field, and those cornfields and haystacks, and people were following us around with like chainsaws, and that was like us running around from these people. So that was like the haunted house part, and then we had like a little bit of a wait, like 40-minute wait. They had food and drinks, like I don't know if they had just regular drinks. I don't know if they had beer or nothing like that. I don't think so. But they had a fire pit, and it was like a Flintstone type of fire. It was cool. We sat and waited for the next part of it, which was the zombie paintball. Altogether, I think it was like $40 for 2 tickets, $20 and change or something. So we were VIP, so we didn't have to wait. The place, but we did have to wait, but we were first in line. And the place was like decorated army style, like, and when we were sitting there and they gave us goggles to put on, we were inside like this, like, excuse me, like this bunker style place. When I was waiting to go through the room, I guess that was the briefing room, you know, I got reminded of when I was in the army and when we were waiting outside to get into the gas chamber, because I remember that, like, you have your gas masks and you're so nervous because you're like going into a gas chamber. It's like when I was in the army, that was part of basic training, and when you have like 3 seconds to don your gas mask, they let this gas out, and they make you stand in it for like a couple seconds, and you could feel it, you could feel your nose, everything. It's just like, it totally opens up your sinuses, but you're like, you panic and you can't breathe, and you have to put the gas mask on. Kind of reminded me of that when I was waiting outside, but whatever. And then we went in for the briefing, and it was like a news, like you saw a military style guy, and he was like telling us, that's very good, you're volunteers to get rid of the zombie, whatever. And they even had like news programs on and everything, so it was like, it was really fun and realistic, but there was a loud bunch, so we opted to stay behind and let the loud bunch go first. And it's a good thing we did that, because we were at the very, then we went in this like military style truck, you know, one of those big military style trucks. Everything reminded, like, the smell, like, if you've ever been in the military, like, there's a certain smell of, like, the gunpowder, I don't know, it's just a certain smell that you only really sense when you're in the military, I guess. I don't know. So we sat in the back of the truck, and they gave us the goggles. Oh, we had to have the goggles on, and we had the paintball stuff, and, you know, and being on that truck just reminded me of the big trucks that I used to sit in when I was in the army, like those big trucks that transferred you everywhere. So, and we shot the zombies, and that was a lot of fun, and they played music like Offspring, shoot it right between the eyes, shoot it right between, like that kind of music, and it was really cool, and it was a lot of fun. So, oh yeah, I was gonna say, while we were waiting for that, it was like a big setup with like it reminded me of like The Walking Dead, when they, like, a place where they would all hang out, and I was saying there should be zombies like walking around, you know, just for ambiance. But that was a really pretty cool. So I'm glad I did that, and I like doing that kind of thing. It's just fun to do. I wonder if Mike paid me back for that, though, because he was supposed to. I don't think he did. Mike! Mike, remember when we went to that zombie thing, and it was how much a ticket?
I forget. Why?
Because you never paid me back for that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Mike! What the hell? So how much do you owe me again? $30?
It's like 30.
Okay, so when can you pay me back?
Well, maybe next week.
What?
Gotta pay rent.
But be careful, you can let this out.
No.
The wire. I'm gonna write it down.
No.
Huh?
See, it's a good tea.
Okay.
Isn't Marble a good looking cat?
Why are you trying to distract
Do you like the
me?
Isn't it? Marble.
Careful, 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 careful with this. So, not only did Mike not pay me back the money that I lent him for those tickets. He also jumped on the bed when I told him not to because this wire is very sensitive, and if you move it, it's gonna disconnect everything. And because it was paused, this video is paused. And then he jumped on the bed and the freaking wire moved, and now I have to splice it. That's why you have that stupid border. I don't know how to get rid of it. And I wanted to go to a Halloween party, and he doesn't want to go. And then he didn't want to pay me back. He thought I was going to forget about that. He owes me $30. No, I did not forget about it. You know. I can't drink any more of this, though. I am not used to drinking mixed drinks, really. I'm really mad because he just... I told him not to jump on the bed, and the camera is so sensitive. It's annoying. Because now somehow it just shut off. And my... I need a beer. I can't drink that anymore. It's too much. He's out there watching a movie. I'm trying to watch Stranger Things, so I'm going to shut whatever he's watching off. Fuck him, because I wanted to go to Halloween party today. That's why I got dressed up. I don't want to sit at my house. It's boring here. That's Marvel, if you haven't figured it out. It's her tail. Marvel! Yeah. So, he has to pay me back for that. Everybody borrowed money from me. I'm really upset. Also, the one guy that was staying at Shannon's said he was going to put these lights in my car, and I gave him $20, and he didn't. He just took off. And then my neighbor... I'm really just over it. Hello, girl. She is. Anyways, that's my video. Thank you for watching. I don't know. Happy Halloween, and I will say, show Marble if you want to say hi to her. Hi, Marble. Oh, Marble. Oh, Marble. Hey, look at her. What? What? Thanks for watching. Have a good Halloween, and I'll talk to you later.